So with that, I think we should go ahead and get started. What do you say, everybody?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
yes.
So Emily just said that some of that thunder we heard last night sounded like a roller coaster.
Mega
And
up and down.
today we get to explore the whole world of roller coasters together. So
Ooh,
I would just
awesome.
like to know
Right.
from everyone here in the meeting, who has ridden on a motorcycle before? If you have, raise your hand.
Motorcycle.
On a motorcycle.
Motorcycle, huh?
No, on a roller coaster. Did I say a motorcycle?
Yeah. You threw us for a loop, Michelle.
Long
Well,
time.
there's,
Roller
a roller
coaster.
coaster.
Loop.
You know what? I had a new roller coaster on my brain that is a motorcycle-based
No.
roller coaster in like Hogwarts, Harry Potter land.
Ooh.
Yes, which I'll take you on that ride too further in the meeting. So who here has ridden on a roller coaster before? Hi, Bags.
I don't think I have.
Maybe you're not sure. Well, maybe these videos that we watched today will jog your memory and you'll be able to see. By the way, it's my mom in the background. Hi, Mom. So roller coasters are the word of the day. Roller coasters. Does anybody really love roller coasters here in the
No.
meeting?
Nope.
Okay, I see Kendall. Thanks, Kendall. She has been on a roller coaster before.
Terrifying afterwards.
Terrifying?
I think it's kind of cool, but I never ride one.
Yeah, so roller coasters are known for what? What do we know roller coasters for?
To be fun
I
and
see
fast.
Catherine making these movements.
Jimmy
Yes,
says
yes.
fun and fast.
Fun and fast. Yes. I heard someone else say kind of
Throw up or
scary,
something.
kind of exciting.
And loud.
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 They can be very loud, like thunder.
They make my
Isn't that right, Emily?
It makes my ears ring.
Right.
me
Yeah, I
too,
saw
Jimmy.
that. Like Jimmy Neutron.
So with that, you guys, I'll be sharing some videos today where we get to go on a virtual
Okay.
roller coaster ride together.
You want
And
Cool.
I want you to keep in mind that if you are one who normally gets a little nauseous on roller coasters, or if your stomach gets queasy, or if loud noises are really hard for you, then you can always close your eyes. You can turn your volume down using your laptop or phone or tablet, whatever you're using. And I'll make sure the noise isn't super loud on my end either. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
why don't we dive right in?
Oh no, Kendall.
Oh, Kendall, you had a rough first experience with the roller coaster, didn't you?
It's called like this VeggieTale roller coaster, and I did not like it. I said, I want to get off.
Oh, yeah. It could be scary. Okay, roller coasters.
Yeah. Roller coaster.
So just like Catherine showed us, there are a lot of these loop-de-doos. I have a little video to start us off with because it'll talk a little bit about some of the history of roller coasters and show you some that may look familiar to you right now. Oops.
Cool.
Makes my head thinking about it. Makes my head hurt thinking about it.
That make your head spin.
Yeah, bro.
I think I have to exit out of this to get to my link. Okay.
Yeah, it's the loop-de-loops that really get me.
Yeah, the loop-de-loops. Throw you for a loop.
Things you want to know. Do you love flying through the air at top speeds, riding upside down, throwing your hands in the air, and screaming at the top of your lungs?
Wow.
Then this wild ride is for you. The roller coaster. These massive machines come in many different sizes and speeds. From China to Pennsylvania, Germany, Florida, the list goes on. For centuries, people have been seeking the thrill and adventure of this extreme experience. In the 15th century, back in Russia is when it all started. People of the upper class built giant slides made of snow to snowboard just for fun. Soon joined in on the fun in 1804 and built the first real roller coaster with sloped tracks and carts for people to ride. In the United States, it wasn't a human that took a ride on the first roller coaster. It was coal. Miners needed the fastest way to rollers coal out of the mountain, so they made a downhill track. Soon after, rollers started popping up all over the world. They got longer, faster, and taller. Find an 8,000-foot-long roller coaster in Japan, and over a 400-foot-tall coaster in New Jersey, USA. Roller coasters are built with safety and physics in mind. The faster the roller coaster, the more secure you are in your seat. So, head out to your closest amusement park, jump in a roller coaster, and buckle up for a zero-gravity experience.
Wow, Ferris wheel.
So, who's in the mood to go on a roller coaster, right?
Nope. Nope.
Right after the pandemic. And
Nope. It's not for me.
No, that's okay. Not for
Not for
everybody.
me.
It's not for everybody, that's for sure. But for those of you who you don't think that roller coasters are your favorite, there may be some interesting things for you to learn in your meeting today.
I like that little one.
The little one.
Yeah.
In my research, I don't have a picture of this for you guys, but there was kind of like the playpen that they have in a McDonald's for kids. They had a size like that in these restaurants with a tiny little roller coaster. And yeah, it was really interesting. It was under the list of some of the most strange roller coasters in the world. I think it was listed as the tiniest roller coaster.
I like the tiny one. Yeah.
So, these next few slides are some
I-
really famous roller coasters that we have here in the United States. This one's
Oh,
called
I
the
love
Incredible
this one.
Hulk.
I've been
I
Yeah.
on
like green.
And this
I've
is in
been on that.
Orlando, Florida.
Incredible Hulk.
So some of these roller coasters, just like I was talking about the motorcycle ride, they are built off of really famous movies or stories, just like this one from The Incredible Hulk. This is the Giant Dipper right on the ocean in Santa Cruz, California.
Ooh, I
This
like
is the
those ones.
Thunderbolt in Pennsylvania.
No, thank you. Thunderbolt. Wow.
They're like all over the country with these.
It looks super
Never
cool.
heard of this.
This one is almost 100 years old. The Cyclone in Brooklyn, New York, Coney Island.
I've been there.
Yeah. And this is Goliath in Six Flags. It's Magic Mountain, California. So I have a little video where we can ride Goliath together. Does anybody want to ride Goliath with me? Yeah? Is anybody shaking their head yes?
So remember, you can always do this.
That's right. Elaine's covering her eyes and closing her ears. Okay.
Or I might be like this.
I'm not allowed to do this.
I might do it. In case I get scared.
Right now we're going up Goliath, and this has one of the longest drops in the whole world of roller coasters.
Make it sick go down.
Get your hands to the side. Go, go, go.
We're gonna
Jimmy's
stop.
up for the ride.
We're gonna stop right there. I'll bring us back together. Phew. Okay, I saw some of you with your hands in the air. Did you feel like you were really on the ride? That's right, Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emily, you felt like you
Yeah.
were really on it. Yeah, I know. I felt it too. I could feel myself turning with all the turns. Even my stomach started to feel it.
It wasn't.
Not for me.
So for those of you who
Not
have
for her.
ridden in a roller coaster before, you feel something. You feel a gravitational pull. So gravity is pulling you down all the time. And when you're going at these high speeds and you're open to the wind, you really feel everything so much. That's part of why you get all of those feelings in your stomach as you're just about to drop. It's that gravity that's pulling you down and you're moving so fast. And it's an exciting feeling. It's a scary feeling. Yeah. It's kind of fun that you can still sort of feel it, even virtually. Julie, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I have. Well, not on a roller coaster, but I did a Ferris wheel,
Yeah.
and that is really fun. You get to see everything, like
A Ferris
the
wheel.
sky, the
so
mountains.
The
Yes.
first-
You can
I
see
saw that.
everything. That's right. And Ferris wheels are very round, aren't they? They're like a perfect circle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in my book.
Did you know that roller coasters, they have no perfect circles? They're mostly with the teardrop shape or an oval, and that has to do with some of the gravitational pull. So they've designed it over the years in a way that makes most sense, but the circle just didn't work. They even said that if you had the circle design and it wasn't going fast enough, you could fall out of your seat.
Yeah, that's about fine.
You may have heard it in the video. They said the faster you go, the more intact you are, or the more in place you are because of all that force that's coming against you. Okay, let's jump back here. I've got pictures.
I saw that. I saw Matthew. I saw that face you were making. I saw it.
Okay,
Hey, Matthew,
so
I know
from that video, you heard something about coal being one of the first roller coasters in the 1800s. This was in Pennsylvania. Right here, this picture that you see, this is one long, basically a trolley track, and they carried coal in it, and it was all gravity. So they would use mules to lead them up over the top of this hill. And then the gravity from the hill would take the coal down really fast. It got up to like 56 miles per hour. So when you think about driving around downtown on the interstate, that's about the speed that you're going. That's how fast these carts could go carrying coal. So they decided, well, this seems like fun. And it was a way to bring in tourism, to bring people in for a joyride. So they switched out from coal to carrying people. And it was just 75 cents for a person to ride. And it carried, let's see, at its peak in 1873, it carried 30,478 passengers in that year.
Wow.
So this was kind of the beginning of the roller coaster in the United States. We did hear that, just like this picture right here, we saw that in the video. This was in France, I believe, in Paris, that they designed really the first roller coaster with carts and a track. But for us in the United States, it was built off of this system here with trains and the trolleys and coal.
Yeah.
So then it started to shift. The design changed. So instead of just being gravity, there was a man named Philip Hinkle who switched over to a gravity switchback. So basically this picture up here in the right-hand corner, this is a gravity switchback. So the gravity is pulling it down and then it would switch back and come back to where it started. And then it got to where it was a complete circuit. but it was a circuit not with that circle design, but with the teardrop design like you see right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little interesting history for you about the roller coaster. In the 1920s, it was really popular. There were 2,000 roller coasters installed during the 1920s. But then, of course, the Great Depression hit. We had world wars happening. There was a rough time, and they went on the decline. They weren't very popular anymore. But then, after 1970, when we had only 172 of them left from 2,000 roller coasters in the US, there was a new movement to build them back up again with new technology. So back then it was all wood, and then it became technology of steel and modern techniques. So now they're taller, they're faster, and they're safer.
Cool.
So take a look at this picture right here. It's a little
know about
grainy, but can you see that there's something missing in the track?
Oh no.
That looks terrifying.
Almost
Ah.
turning-
Okay, that
tried
is
to shut it
terrifying.
down
Isn't that
from
terrifying?
before
So-
the-
So guess what, you guys? This does not exist.
Phew.
Phew! Isn't that a good thing? Because they tried to figure it out. They thought, how cool would it be if we have a gap in the roller coaster track and you're just launched from one end to the other. But it was decided it wasn't safe enough for it to become something that's true and real. So
Thank
you'll
goodness.
see pictures like this on the internet, but this was done with some graphic design work. It's not real.
Thank goodness it's not real. Ooh.
It's not real yet. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll figure it out. I don't think I'll be the first one to test it though.
No.
No.
Oh.
Now I've been on a roller coaster that starts going up and then it just falls and then it just goes backwards.
Yeah, there's all
Very
different
common.
kinds of roller coasters out there, Rachel. Like you said, some that go backwards, some that go straight up and come straight down, some that are loop-de-doo all the way. Now, this is pretty cool. This was in our very own Warner Park in Chattanooga.
I didn't know
So
that.
in the late 1800s, early 1900s, Warner Park had a lot of things going on. It was an amusement park. They had a Ferris wheel, Julie, this roller coaster. They had a train, a bowling alley,
Oh, yes.
roller
Bowling
skating
alley.
rink, rose garden. They had all this stuff going on in the park. Mostly they had a speed track with horses and then with race cars.
Horses. Cool.
Pretty cool stuff, huh? So who knew we had this roller coaster going on in Warner Park, where we
Wow.
now have a lot of softball fields and the Miracle League field, a big playground, the zoo, the fitness
The
center.
zoo. Cool.
It's changed quite a bit over the years. So this is where I had my motorcycle on the mind from Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure.
Ooh.
hmm So this one is
Hagrid.
very new,
There
and
is a-
I'd like to take you on a little ride with that, so you can experience it yourself.
Who is
Disneyland.
Hagrid, guys? I don't know who that is.
Does anyone want to explain who Hagrid is?
He's from Harry Potter.
Yes.
Oh, that makes
Brown-
sense. The magical.
He's
Yes.
the groundskeeper at Hogwarts.
Sure is.
Perfect.
All right, jump on that motorbike, and here we go.
Don't mind the Thestrals. Dead clever and useful they are.
Right.
Harry Potter side.
Oh, we'll be to the edge of the Forbidden Forest. We'll have to round up the Scroops before they set fire to anything else. They just don't know what they're doing. Oh, now, There's no
Nice,
need for that.
Rachel.
Well, I think that's enough for today. You should
Is
probably
it?
head back. We'll pick this up later. The bikes will take it. Galloping Gorgons. Arthur warned me about those bikes, but I didn't think they'd take Ollie into the Forbidden Forest. Just hang on. Oh, and don't mind Fluffy. His barks are worse than his bites. No, don't. Oh no. Looks like you've lost power.
Oh, oh.
I've got you. Don't worry. Reparo. Sorry, I never was great shakes at magic.
We're just
We're gonna pause right there before we get into the Forbidden Forest. I think I'd like to skip out on the Forbidden Forest. I don't know about you. Who was it that said, Rachel, was it you that said you went up and then came back down on one of those roller coasters? Yeah, so we saw that just now on our motorbikes. We went up, we lost power, we came back down. So there are different designs with these roller coasters. Of course, the whole point behind a roller coaster is to have tons of fun.
That one looked pretty fun though. Looks like you could ride on that motorcycle.
Yeah,
That looks fun.
it did. So switching gears just a little bit, I imagine some of us have been to Walt Disney World.
I have lots of times.
And if you have, I wonder if some of these look familiar. We've got Jessie from Toy Story. There's a nice roller coaster there. There's Goofy, Magic Kingdom.
Goofy.
Goofy. Oh, there we go. Big Thunder.
No.
More of a
Magic
desert picture. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Seven Dwarfs, my favorite.
Like being on a coal train.
Matthew,
Oh, Slinky Dog Dash. That looks like fun.
That's pretty cute.
From Toy Story.
That's kind of cute.
Space Mountain.
Space
That one's pretty famous.
Mountain.
Here we've got Primeval Whirl. Wow, that looks like there's a lot going on there.
Time.
So not only do you go fast and have all these loop-de-doos, but usually roller coasters have a lot of beautiful scenery around them. This one, Expedition Everest, it's like you're coming through Everest Mountain.
No, thank you.
So they make the whole scene look like you're in that place, just like the Hogwarts trip on the motorbike. Rock and Roller Coaster. I thought that was
Ooh, rockin'.
They probably
So-
play some fun music there.
And then coming soon in 2021, Light
Nice
Cycle Power Run. Yeah. So they've done a lot with lighting and design. Some of these roller coasters are completely inside a structure
I like
rather
this
than
one.
outside. So there are a few from Disney World that I thought you might like to see. Oh, but getting on to some that really stand out. King Ka. This is the
No, thank you.
tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. So you guys, I think we've mentioned this in one of our other meetings, that the tallest building in downtown Chattanooga is one of the tallest is the SunTrust building. You might have seen it. It's got a big sun on the outside of it, and it's 280 feet tall. So this right here that you're seeing, this gets up to 456 feet high. That's really tall. That's almost twice as tall as the tallest building in downtown Chattanooga. that crazy?
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be
Anybody
pretty.
here scared of
scary.
heights?
I mean, I think
I
I would
am.
be at the top of
And
that.
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, they qualify this as a maximum thrill level.
I don't want to hurt myself.
So they think it's pretty exciting. And we are going to get to experience it for about 30 seconds. So get ready.
I'm already looking away. I'm not looking away.
I'll tell you when it starts, Kendall. All right, it's only going to last for 50 seconds from beginning to end. We get 30 seconds of that. We're going to go up to 128 miles per hour. And let's So it doesn't last very long.
Thank goodness.
Couldn't do that.
I
No,
know.
you didn't.
Second,
Uh,
I seen that.
Yeah, it happens very quickly, but I'm sure it's a big thrill when you're on it.
Sorry,
Anybody here
everybody.
who?
My internet is unstable again.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I know some of these videos might be a little glitchy coming through the computer. So you'll have to use your imagination just a little bit. Is there anyone here on the meeting who would like to do that roller coaster in real life?
Not
Matthew
me.
says,
No, not
Me
me.
neither.
Seth, what about you?
I did not.
No. Michelle, so far no takers. What about you?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love a thrill. I love to go fast.
Kendall gives you the thumbs down.
I want to go to Disney.
Elaine, would you come with me?
I'd come with you.
I saw
Absolutely.
Rachel was on the fence. Maybe we could convince her to come along too.
That's right. I don't know if I'd put my hands up on the way down that one.
Oh, there goes that to the left.
I just have to meet.
Not me, but my mom can. My mom can come with you.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a thrill seeker, Rachel. She would like
Yes,
it.
she is.
I'll bet the left turned off their camera.
Matthew will.
You think we're gonna convince Matthew, Julie?
Y'all can't get me.
No,
I ain't-
I
No
don't
convincing
know.
me.
It doesn't look like he's quite convinced yet.
If my mom is going with y'all, I
Y'all
will
can't
go
me.
with
You
y'all.
can't get me to go neither.
No,
If my
Alyssa.
mom goes, I'll
No.
go.
No. Mm-mm.
So Rachel says if we can convince her mom, she's on board.
Okay.
And she will say yes, unfortunately.
I just like to meet the Disney characters.
Oh, see, now you're talking, Emily. If we go to a Disney one, Michelle,
I like
Emily's in.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. So, King Ka, I think is what it's called. King Ka, tallest and fastest. That makes it pretty famous. But what about the longest roller coaster? So you can see this picture shows some of the world's longest roller coasters. The one that is known as the longest is the Steel Dragon 2000, and that's in Japan. And then close to it, we have Steel Vengeance in Ohio. We have another one in Japan. We have one in the United Kingdom, the Ultimate at Lightwater Valley. We have one in North Carolina, not too far away. Fury 325. So Steel Dragon 2000 is over 8,000 feet long.
Get back over
Makes
here.
it over a mile long. So it also gets pretty tall, 318 feet. You know, the tallest one we said was 456 with that last one we saw. This gets up to 95 miles per hour. So that's pretty fast.
Cool.
Not as fast or as tall as King Ka, but still, it's pretty big and pretty long. And I want to show you exactly where it is in the world. So it's in Nagashima Spa Land. Here we are in Japan. And we've traveled here several times now in other club meetings. So you can see from some of the pictures what it looks like. It's
Wow.
huge. It's massive.
No, no, no,
Ah,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, no, not me.
Not me.
Not me at all.
Yeah.
I agree, Rachel.
It's way too
I
tall for me.
agree.
I don't blame you. And this isn't even as tall as that last one we went on.
I like the water slide.
So can you imagine
me
how much
too.
work
Ah,
goes into building it? Look at all of that steel work. that they
Okay, okay. Cut me out.
Here's a
I
picture
will
of it all
shake it,
lit up
Diane.
at night. I know. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's the one that lasts the longest. I think it's like maybe 4 minutes long that it lasts, something like that.
The thing is, you got to be sure if you're going to get on because there's no getting off.
Yeah. Please.
That's right.
Yeah, off you
Now,
did.
before I jump into this one, I want to see everybody's face. Has anyone here made it to Dollywood in Tennessee?
No.
To the amusement
Dollywood.
park Dollywood?
Sometimes we do.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
few of you have. Okay. Well, in some of these videos I was watching about the best roller coasters out there, the most famous, the most enjoyable, one person said he rode 700 roller coasters last year. In 2020, he rode 700. That's pretty impressive with how things were still shut down because of the virus. But somehow managed to get 700 under his belt. So then he goes and he lists his top 25 roller coasters. And the number one roller coaster that he enjoys the most is in Dollywood.
I've been there.
And yeah, and it's this one right here, Lightning Rod. So this was originally a wooden roller coaster. I think it's been updated from that since it was first created. But here we get to ride a little bit of this lightning rod to see what
I
makes it
don't
so
know if I hope if
special.
Olympia follows in my footsteps. I want her to do whatever she wants to do.
Okay. We'll watch just a little bit of this ride.
I think it's your chance to look away.
You will not see me on there. No.
Not me either.
I'll tell you shit.
Oh, it looks like we're up for a climb. So I think he had said he really enjoyed this one because there was so much variety to it.
Gosh.
Wow.
Okay, I've
No,
been,
look away now. Look away, Matthew. He did not want
Oh, wow.
Look away, Julie. Look
Ah.
away.
Wow.
I think Julie can't take her eyes away from the
No.
roller coaster.
Yeah, I can.
You will not. You will not see me. If
Biggest
somebody
pool.
puts me on there, they better know.
I've been on a wooden roller coaster once and it was very shaky.
Yes, that's true. They can be quite shaky.
Yes,
I don't
it
trust
is.
them.
So, woo.
They kind of bounce your butt.
So I think I can see why you
Jimmy,
said this was
stop.
his number one favorite. There was a lot of good up and down and around and twist and turn on that one.
I
I
like the
think,
twisty one.
Julie, I think I want you to be my partner out there on that ride.
No.
No.
away.
Hey, Michelle,
About
if I'm not
this.
mistaken, I thought I seen a road underneath the roller coaster.
Yeah.
So I guess the roller coaster was built over the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Just
crazy.
like in the motorbike one for Hogwarts. I saw it was right next to some walking paths and even right over the top of them. Which, if you're walking or driving, I think I'd be a little scared to see a roller coaster go right over me.
Yeah.
Good observation, Catherine. Okay, before we run out of time, let me get to a few more things on our list of roller coasters. This is actually my last thing. So,
I have a question for this ride, which is known as the lightning rod.
yes.
The lightning rod HUD will be receiving an upgrade from in 2022 because it's getting old.
Yes, Jimmy, I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of these roller coasters are nearing 100 years old. Like we said, there was a huge craze in the 1920s, and then many of those were destroyed, but the ones that were left, they have to be maintained and they have to be kept up so that they're safe. That's one of the biggest things about roller coasters is that they have to be safe. Because
Yep.
so many
Has to be
people
safe.
ride
Yeah.
on them. Yeah.
I bet the Coney Island gets upgraded soon.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I imagine so. It probably has seen a few upgrades over the decades, Rachel.
I think that if roller coasters could talk, they would say something.
I think you're right, Rachel.
I'm still terrified of the roller coasters.
So check this out, you guys. This is a future roller coaster that's going to be even longer, even faster, even taller than any of these other roller coasters we've explored.
Activities.
So this is in Dubai, or no, Saudi Arabia, maybe close.
For arena.
So this is going to be called the Falcon. It'll be 2.5 miles long. It's going to open in 2 years, they say, and it's through a Six Flags. So it's going to be 50%, 2 times as long as that Steel Dragon 2000. And it's going to be, it can go up to 155 miles per hour. It'll get up to 525 feet tall. This is going to be one crazy roller coaster.
Oh, wow.
So let me show you where it is in the world.
Count me out. Count me out of it.
Making me nervous.
Count me out
Michelle.
too.
I know. So you guys, this is what it looks like right now. They're still in the works. But you probably saw that picture of the futuristic one. The roller coaster was somewhere in here.
Grand Canyon.
It's in the middle of the desert.
Ooh, a desert.
Yeah. So I'll scroll out so you can see where it is. Saudi Arabia.
That's gonna bring a lot of tourists.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you're right.
Pretty far from us.
Mm-hmm.
We're way over here with the blue dot.
Count me out because of the traveling. Sorry about that. That's a dog. There's a little dog.
Oh, that's all right, Rachel. So with this one, they have a virtual roller coaster ride of what it's going to be like when it's ready. And this is what we'll end on. We can chit chat a little bit after this video.
So just let me know when it starts.
Okay, I'll let you know, Kendall. It's coming up. Coming up in just a moment, once I can get it pulled up.
Y'all will not see me on the roller coaster. No.
Okay, get ready. This is what it's going to be like in 2 years.
Great.
Very interesting.
Falcon
Falcon.
flight. Wow.
That's a cool color.
So that roller coaster
Over,
looks
Kendall.
Count me out.
really intense. Yes, Kendall, it's
Thanks,
over. You can
Rachel.
open your eyes.
It's okay, Kendall.
Come in.
So definitely
Sounds cool, but
Oh,
feels nice. But I wouldn't want to travel.
out to Saudi Arabia. That'd be a long flight to get to the Falcon.
Yeah, I like the beach.
Emily, you might like that one that we saw over in California, right on the beach. I think it was called the Giant Dipper.
Hey, Julie, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's a Ferris wheel at Myrtle Beach. It's in South Carolina. So you can be on the Ferris wheel and look over everything and see all the water.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Oh, I like to see the water.
When I was a kid, me and my family went to an amusement park in Pennsylvania because that's where my family's from. And they had a roller coaster called the Wild Mouse. And what it did, it sped up and then it stopped. All of a sudden. And it did that a bunch of times over again. And I think that's what made me not like roller coasters anymore.
I don't like roller coasters myself. I hate them.
That was your experience, Matthew. You were done.
You never know if they're gonna get stuck or something. No.
Matthew, I have family that lives in Pennsylvania too. That's where my mom's mother's side of the family is.
Nice.
Very cool.
Well, you have something in common then. So from all of this exploration of roller coasters across the world, does anyone now want to go on a roller coaster?
Nope, and no.
Elaine, I think we've got a big divide in this group. A few people who love them, like Julie, yourself, myself, Jimmy, Rachel.
I'll go when this pandemic is ending.
Okay. And then on the other side, we've got the Matthews
Y'all will
of the
not see me
world
on one.
who say, no way, Matthew, Alyssa, Kendall, we're not getting on that roller coaster.
I don't think so. And Beth says the same thing. She says she don't think.
They can hold our purses, Michelle, while we go, and we'll come tell them all about it. And then we'll go have some food.
That's
I
right.
think
They'll
that's
just
what you
hold my
do.
Slushy.
That's right. You do it at amusement parks, is you eat a lot of junk and,
It makes my stomach hurt. Nope.
Yeah, like
I love amusement parks.
Well, you guys, I know this was a little different than the norm for us with our club meetings, but we thought it was pretty fun to just explore something that's meant to be fun and has a pretty interesting history too.
I think the Harry Potter one is cool.
Yeah, I thought so too, Emily. Julie, did you want to add something?
Yeah, I want to challenge Eve in the line to ride a roller coaster at Dollywood with me. The teacups in the teacups in the flying elephant.
I'll tell you, Julie, I think that the teacups make me more sick than a roller coaster sometimes.
Yeah.
You're like,
Teacup. From Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
How about the Dumbo?
Oh yeah, he flies through the air.
That would
I
be
like that.
fun.
Or the swings. I did used to love the swings, and they kind of
the swings.
I like the
thing.
swings at the park.
Me too.
You're with me, right, Matt?
When I was a kid, I loved going fast. I loved spinning in circles. And I rode this same ride at an amusement park that spun you in circles just as fast as you could go, again and again and again and again, until they kicked me off. They said, we don't want you to throw up on our ride, so you've reached your maximum. If I tried to do that today, I wouldn't last more than like 1 or 2 rides.
I went on a roller coaster, ride where you swing back and forth like the pendulum.
Mhm.
It's like a big ship, Rachel. Like
Yes.
that, yeah. And you get stuck
Oh,
at
I
the
like
top
that.
and then you
Yes.
go back down.
Oh my
And
god.
you're like hanging over.
Oh my gosh. That terrified me. I know that I was like we were safe, but
I'm with you. I'm with you. I think, Alyssa, did you have something you wanted to add?
Oh, Beth's tablet's acting crazy today, so
Oh, okay.
you're fine.
Are like, oh.
Did Julie, did you have your hand up?
Yeah, I did. You need at Disney World. You need to do the what is it? The Buzz Lightyear ride.
oh
You
yes.
go. You have these
That ride.
things. You have to point to the thing. You have to say to make points.
That sounds cool. I haven't been there. Has anybody been to Lake
Buzz
Winnebagosa?
Lightyear ride. It's really fun.
Lake Winnebagosa's here in town. I haven't been in a long time, but
But you recommend it?
And it tends to around too.
I mean, you know, they have a wooden roller coaster, or did. I don't know if they still do, but it's very bumpy. Bumpy. That's right.
Matthew.
Yeah.
But it would be fun, I'll tell you.
It would be fun. Well, this has been really fun. Just to do some virtual roller coaster riding with everybody.
Not me.
I don't like the Tower of Terror at all.
It's pretty
I don't
crazy.
need you.
It's well named the Tower of Terror.
However, the Tower of Terror is now the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh, that was cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did hear that was coming up here. Maybe this year, 2021.
No,
Guardians
it
of the
already
Galaxy.
happened.
Oh, old news.
Old news.
Thanks, Rachel.
Oh, and not only that, they updated the Jurassic Park ride next year for the new movie that's coming out.
Wow.
Okay.
Rachel, you got all sorts of good knowledge about amusement parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a couple.
I rode one that's called like Superman, you guys. And so you sit up like this.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it flips you like this.
Mm-mm.
And so you're face
for me.
down like you're flying through the air.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I like
I know, Jimmy. That's what
and
I said.
Supergirl.
Oh man.
Yeah, Six Flags Over
I would get
Texas
sick
has
on that ride and just puke.
ride the Batman ride.
Ooh, the Batman's cool.
Yeah, they do have some pretty fun themes for amusement parks and the different rides.
I love Batman.
That's funny, man.
Why?
Y'all
Well,
have fun riding the roller coasters. I'll make sure to be at the mall having a great time.
You know, a lot of amusement parks do have shopping, Alyssa. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can always
shopping.
just shop.
I hear shop.
well, you guys, thank you for coming to our meeting today. And even though some of you don't like roller coasters, you were good sports to stick with us and just close your eyes at those points.
I think the Harry Potter one's cool.
Yeah, Emily, I think so too. Well, this has been super fun for me. I hope it's been fun for you. And we've got another club meeting next Tuesday where we'll give you a little sneak peek since you're here with us. We are going to explore the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah,
Ooh, awesome.
It's kind of a big deal. So you don't want to miss it. Next Tuesday, same time, same place, your home, our home, Zoom, and we'll see you then.
Okay.
Awesome.
So we'll let you guys go. Julie, if you've got something to share with us, you can hang on for a minute, but we'll say our goodbyes.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay.
Second.
Bye,
Bye,
Seth.
everybody. Good to see you guys.
Bye, Kendall.
Hey,
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye.
Seth.
See you, Rachel.
bye, everybody.
Bye, Emily.
Bye,
Bye,
Matthew.
Ellen.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye, Kimmy.
Bye, Rachel. Bye, Matthew.
Bye.
And Rachel.